Hey guys, my apologies. The weather is like thundering out there, so I guess that's why Facebook, like my internet, is acting crazy. Okay, so we're just gonna finish this up the regular way and then I upload the video so you guys can see it. Okay, all right. So, what we were last talking about were the three things that you are going to need to know in order to have a clear mindset. The first thing was that you had to be disciplined. The second one was that you should not be afraid of failure. And number three, you had to know that you did not have to be great in order to get started, but you must get started in order for you to become great. Okay. So remember those three things. And I went on to telling you about the difference between wanting to be successful and having an expectation of being successful. And what the difference is having an expectation of being successful means that you're willing to go out there and do the things that other people aren't willing to do in order for you to achieve that level of success, right? So I am like very adamant about telling you about this story, and I tell it all the time because there's a guy that's a motivational speaker. His name is E.T. the hip hop preacher. I know most of you may know him, but he talks about how he was living in poverty. Okay, but what was he going to do to get out of that situation? Because he knew that that wasn't where God had called him to be. Like, he was not supposed to be eating out of trash cans, and he talks about that often. And I just wanted to use him as an example because how he turned his life around. Like, he's one of the top inspirational speakers of the world right now. Okay. So, like, if you have a issue, a problem that's going on in your life, and you know that that's not where you're supposed to be, you need to be having an expectation of success, not just wanting to be successful, but have an expectation of being successful, of becoming successful. Okay. So that means that you're going to have those late hours. You're going to have to do the things that seems hard. You're going to have to do the things that other people aren't willing to do. You know, they always say that is lonely at the top. And that is true, because at the bottom, that's where everybody else remains that you grew up with, the people that you went to school with, you went to college with, that you went to military with, the people that you grew older with, you know, the people that you met along the way. Some people are comfortable with being right here. Okay. They don't want to continue to rise. They're comfortable where they are. But if you know that your comfort level is not there and you're supposed to be bigger than what people are giving you credit for, that you know that you are supposed to be, in a position of a higher level. If you know that this is who you're supposed to be, this is your calling, this is what you're supposed to do, your purpose, okay, then you need to be grinding, okay? You need to be grinding. Your activity will always show. I can't stress that enough. Like, if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing in order to reach that level, like every Monday, I don't care if it's just one person on this motivational video. Every Monday, I need to be here because I know that my level of success is not where I am right now. So therefore, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing in order for me to achieve bigger results, right? Okay, I have to be dedicated. I have to be committed. I have to make sure that I'm putting 110% in when I do these videos. I have to give you guys great content, which means that I have to study, right? So that is my way of showing my activities in order for me to achieve my level of success. That's my behavior, okay? That's what I'm going to do, all right? So I ask you again, do you just want to be successful? Or do you have an expectation of being successful? Okay. All right. So now let's talk about how we can develop this mindset. All right. How can we develop this mindset? We can develop this particular mindset by doing a couple of things I wrote down that I do personally. Y'all know I always tell y'all that these are things that I've learned, that I do. They're my personal experiences. Okay. So number one, you want to read. Okay. So I have books on top of books on top of books that I read every now and again, because sometimes, sometimes me just listening to motivational videos or something like that, it's better when you can read it with your own two eyes and it begins to sink in and you begin to understand what it is that you're reading. Okay. Sometimes when you're listening to it, you're just hearing it. You're not actually listening and actually taking everything in. So therefore, reading is how you begin to grow. That's how you get your knowledge. That's how you get to the next level, because when you learn more, you grow. Okay. So don't forget that. You have to make sure that you know for yourself. All right. Know for yourself. And you're only going to get there by reading. All right. Number 2, you want to master your talent. Master your talent, your gift, your ability, whatever that thing is. You need to be a master at it. All right. Like I said, I'm going to be doing these videos because this is just preparation for when I do get to the big league. I don't know why my throat is messing up tonight. The devil is a liar. Okay. So until I get to where I want to be, then guess what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing a video every Monday. I'm going to be volunteering. I'm going to be helping people because I want to make sure that I have mastered my skill, which is speaking. Okay. My talent, which is speaking, my ability, which is speaking, which is me giving you great content, which is me helping you to learn and be the people that you are called to be as well. Okay. Number 3. This is optional depending on what your level of faith is. Okay. I personally like to have a good scripture that I can go to. Okay. For everything, every problem, every situation, every good thing, every bad thing, every crazy thing, whatever. I need a scripture that I can learn, that I can hold on to all week. And the one scripture that I pulled for today was from Luke. It was Luke 12:34. Now, I want to hear nobody on here talking about why you got to be so biblical. Okay. So y'all already know what time it is when y'all click on my videos. All right. So Luke 12:34, he says, where your treasure is where your heart will be also. Okay, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So what is that thing that you love to do? Okay, that goes back to mastering your talent. Okay, loving what you do is how you're going to be successful, because you're going to put 110%, 120, 150, 200% into it if it's something that you love. But if it's not something that you love, not something that you are crazy about, like you just get so excited about it when you talk about it. Like I shut everything down at 8 o'clock, okay? Because I got to make sure I have everything together on Mondays for you guys when I get ready to do my video. So therefore, I know that this is something that I love. I know that I love mentoring. I know that I love helping other women. I know that I love helping girls. I know these are things that I am great at. That's my treasure, okay? What's yours? What is that thing that you love to do? Do you love to cook? Are you a good real estate agent? Are you a good pastry chef? Are you a good hairstylist? Like, what is that thing that you love to do? That's your treasure. Okay? That's your treasure, and that's where your heart will be. Okay, so if you're on that 9 to 5, and I'm not knocking anybody that's still in corporate America, because I was for a very long time. And until I realized that that was no longer where I needed to be, I shifted. Okay, and this is not an easy road. So trust me, don't just jump out there and say you want to do it and your faith is this high, and then all of a sudden you crash. You be like, oh, I heard her talking about that on her video. No. I'm telling you to prepare yourself if that is something that you desire to do. But like I was saying, if you're in corporate America and you realize that, hey, I know that God has called me to do something bigger and better than what I'm doing here right now. I wasn't always made to work for somebody. I was made to be the person that people worked for. Okay. So I want you to think about that thing. What is your treasure? What is your treasure? Because that is where you're going to find that you love doing that particular thing. Okay. That's where your heart will be. All right. Lastly, most important, you got to have faith. You got to have faith, okay? The Bible also says that faith without work is dead, and work without faith is the same. So you could work hard, and if you don't have faith, then guess what? You're not going to make it, okay? But if you have faith and you're working hard at that particular thing, like you have that expectation to be successful, your activity is showing it, your faith is showing it, then guess what? You're going to get there. It may take you some time, but you will get there. So you got to remain consistent. You got to remain dedicated. You have to stay focused in order for you to achieve those results. Okay. All right. So now, I almost forgot. I want you guys to remember, and this is something else that I got from Les Brown. You have to be committed to your commitment. Okay. And I sat there and I listened to it like 3 times. I was like, you got to be committed to your commitment. What? Okay. So you have to be committed to your commitment. So if you make a commitment to yourself to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to achieve this goal. I want to be a hairstylist. I want to be a teacher. I want to be an author. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be a cook. I want to be a chef, whatever it is. Okay. You have to be committed to doing that. Okay. That's your activity. That's your treasure. That's your everything. That's where your heart lies. I'm telling you, your commitment is going to seal the deal. Your commitment seals the deal. So don't forget, guys, that you have to make sure that you are always committed to everything that you do. All right. Stay committed, stay dedicated, stay focused. I can't even say that enough, y'all. All right. So the last thing I want to talk to you about is reshaping your mind. As you begin to realize what your treasure is, where your heart lies, that you're disciplined, that failure is okay, that all you got to do is get started in order for you to become great. As you realize all of these things and your activity begins to line up with it, you are beginning to reshape your mind. Okay. You are beginning to reshape your mind. Okay. And this is the best part, because you get to see where you were and the person that you're becoming. Right? So as you reshape your mind, it's going to be hard, but I want you to do it anyway. I want you to drive on anyway. Okay? It's going to be scary, but do it scared anyway. It doesn't matter. You have to keep going. Just remember that even if you fall, like if you fall backwards, just make sure that you can always look up. If you're looking up, then you will always know that, oh my God, I got another chance. I have one more opportunity to make this right. I can do this. It didn't kill me. It made me stronger, because now I know that that was just a mistake that I made. But now I know that I don't have to make that same mistake again. I can drive on and do what I've been called to do. All right, y'all. So don't forget that you don't want to just be successful. You want to have an expectation of success. So I hope this video really helped you guys tonight. And like I said, I'm going to continue to do them until I can't do them no more. Okay. I'm going to continue to bring you great content. I'm going to continue to water my seeds, okay, because I plant seeds here, I plant seeds there. And that's the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys. Can y'all hear that thunder? Oh my God, send the rain, Lord, send the rain. Okay, goodness gracious. Yes. So as you begin to plant seeds, the rain is coming down right now. I'm telling you, this is confirmation, y'all. The rain is coming down right now, and I'm talking about planting seeds. All right. Allow those seeds to be watered by your activity and the things that you do. All right. You got to plant them, you got to water them, and then you can sit back and watch them grow, okay? Those seeds are going to manifest great things for you, and I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly, okay? I've seen it happen in my life, and I know that it can happen in yours. Remain faithful. Don't give up. Continue to study. Figure out who you are, where it is that you want to go, and then let your activity line up with your level of success that you desire, that you have an expectation for. All right. So y'all have a great week. I wish nothing but the best for y'all. Success, love, happiness, peace, joy, all of that good stuff. Okay. So remember, until the next time, next week, Monday, 9 o'clock, guys. Remember, nobody can do you better than you. So be great at who you have been called to be. Bye.